They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off play action. Under fire. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to throw, it's Cox. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Young. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. A first down run on the doorstep. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there. and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Collier. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Patterson. The short hands, it's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Gee. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Runs through a tackle. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Fires deep toward the end zone.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Tries to get it on the ground. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's complete to the right. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The play-action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Cox. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in, it's Young. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted, number 19. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Patterson. Thanks for grab. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked down in the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop him.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Cox. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Central Michigan. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Patterson. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Setting up the screen. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
To the air, it's Patterson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Burrell. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll run play action. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll keep it on the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Another sack. His quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Patterson. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Got it behind the line. It's Young. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, it's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds the tight end. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They punted away on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Dropping back, it's Patterson. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And it's no good. He missed it. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Boilermakers! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Spartans want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Cox. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle. It's Young. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Creates a little space. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo here for the offense. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw, it's Patterson. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Tight end now in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Harris. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating, like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Spartans in the hurry out. Back to throw, it's Cox. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting 1st downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run for it. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Young. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
With the catch, it's Collier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Burrell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. He'll keep it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking downfield, it's Patterson. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Trying play action. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, and you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Back to pass, it's Cox. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nose tackles and those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
The Spartans line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. Leaves it with the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Purdue! And here they come, almost all the way back. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. We'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going for the big play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Calls his own number. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch near the 50. And the returner is stopped. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Patterson. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 8 over Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on fourth down. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Harris. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Boilermakers are on the move. Looking to throw. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, there he goes! Got the first down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. He now has 84 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
I love the awareness by the defense there. Third and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up fourth and long.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.